the other stock that's not a growth stock these days is Macquarie, which has been a shrinking stock. It came out with an operational update detailing a 25% fall in full-year profits. It went for several hours, which we've distilled down to the key message from Deputy MD Greg Ward.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2012 Macquarie Group operational briefing.
And this will give you a sense of the progress, so about 1,000 person reduction. A lot of this is coming from consolidation and centralisation of activities and leveraging scale. That's over 400 staff. That's coming from those consolidation activities, really leveraging. And we're also getting a benefit from streamlining and consolidating a lot of the back office activities and just leveraging the one team. The go-forward plan is to really realise all the benefits from this consolidated team and then to start leveraging that capability.
Leveraging the capability, it's all a bit of spin, isn't it?
Of a go-forward plan.
That's the old plan. Macquarie is leverage and charge fees. The new Macquarie is trying to survive in a global capital markets and equity markets that are going down.
I think they did a fantastic job, actually. You know, if you look at what's happening in the rest of the investment banking industry, the last 6 months, the last 6 months of the last year was an absolute diabolical disaster zone for corporate activity around the world. You know, basically, Macquarie clips the ticket on M&A and IPOs and everything around that. And there was almost, because of the European debt crisis, there was almost nothing of that happening. You know, Credit Suisse, you know, one of the world's biggest firms, lost money in that same period. UBS suffered a massive profit fall. So what Macquarie's reporting is just reflecting what's going on in the world. The big challenge for them now is actually, you know, trying to say, well, try not to let the profit slip any further, but actually give a vision of how they're going to get the business back on a growth path.
Sort of redefine them as the new Macquarie. I think people still have in their mindset the sort of the millionaire's factory, old Macquarie, that's going to somehow come back. And I don't know that they've necessarily done a great job of telling the market that that's now a dinosaur. That business is broken.
The so-called Macquarie model is finished, isn't it?
That's gone. So
what
they've
are they
been
now?
busy trying to grab little bits of income out of here, there, buy a bit of this and buy a bit of that, rather than be a sort of standalone, sort of classic investment banking company. And I think if they got back to that, then, you know, and of course, you know...
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, investment banks make money out of relationships, and all they need to do is to focus on maintaining those relationships with the big corporates. And one day the corporates will say, I've got $1 trillion in my balance sheet, I need to go out and spend it. And Macquarie will clip the ticket on that. It's for them, it's just battening down the hatches and maintaining those relationships in the bad times, so that when corporate spirits rise, they're there to clip the ticket again. There's nothing more than they can do.
Altogether. They're a high beta stock. When the market goes up, they'll go up more.
Yeah.
When the market's going down, avoid.
But they're also a stockbroker, and you guys know as well as better than most how bad stockbroking has been over the past 12 months.
Yeah, it's been a slash year. Well, last year was a slash year risk year. You know, and basically no one made money out of stockbroking.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's been fabulous.
You know, and,
and this year, is it any better? I thought it was still a slasher risk business.
And basically, you know, a lot of mid-sized firms around the world, you know, struggling to survive. We're seeing a lot of consolidation. Austock disappeared recently, and you know, we'll see more of that as the capital rules get tighter over the next year or two. We're going to see more of the small, mid-sized firms disappear.